The platform, the Cardinal Nanaya Kesseh, Sonchie, Asonchie, and Insenchia, Eko Batako Bramai and Sinukoso, Atwa Petiaman Timfi, Asansa Krokotiako, the platform Zuni, Assissin Konya, Sisia, Amatran Konya Trenufua, Brana Naya Kesseh, the Cardinal Tiajamu, our peace, 104.3 FM. So, the platform, Odoso Puro, Adi Doso and Sempudium, Amadosam, Abrabomunsam, Asitramu. And your man saw who was on some, and it's a wood will be a dear, and in a Siana Kesseh, the Cardinal, one in a poundful, our the platform to be so, will peace 104.3 FM, a Jordan Ukweda Numrebiada, a free no Chikopim Nondu, the platform, our peace FM, and somewhere is here, the Abba, the Acro, and the Yatian, the Yahu, Ninani, and Udina Apreto, and in a Sombina Yansia, the Banuswa, Emia, the platform, Sina Wajubi, Ghana. Ya my Ghana.
I was for Emma Munyana, Joe Sabre, Oshebreno, and Nochia Pausima, Edunu, and 9 Peace 104.3 FM Suni Jumadi. Your friend of the platform, Yeribel Dwada, any Ukia de Biabran or Kesseh Bono, Ako Newie, Isaac Odro, Patricia Sefa Fisher, Quabrentry, Boisiacon, or Quabrane, and Emmanuel Tiemo, Omoneshe, Emma Midi Ho Chame. Your friend Nana Yao Kesseh, Ubetimia friend the Cardinal, Menamidi platform, Medi Ho Chamoti and Kawahe, Ubet. Ewo Laura FM ya eno ewo Laura Fela FM ewo Tamale Beyond FM ewo Uti Max FM ewo Enchi Jerison and ewo Enkranza after 2 radio ewo Bichim Winners FM ewo Sefi Esem Cruise FM ewo Akomadan Best FM ewo Bogoso Adwempa ewo Sefi Akontomra Adwempa ewo Sefi Akontomra wadi agumo no na Rock FM and so ewo Takrade Rock FM or Takrade Achimansa Radio ewo Achim Oda onususu ekuremu ena afei Abozege 93.3 omususu ekutemu dendenden ewo Achim Oda debi abozege de mekoka odan hwe odi anka bikume enti no abozege ewo aboabo ono soso ekutemu dendenden Genesis eno soso ewo goso afei after 2 radio ewo bichim ena Konoba FM eno soso ewo sunyane any stations nka ye bebre ena ekremu ena nwumre wote yenka medical ka kire mo dada se ene me ame ofa onmonyamfo boache Chrematin ejakon ena ebetwetwe enkomo na ubisa se boache chrematin ejakon eye hwan a ebise of boache ejakon de on sheda in introduction Kesseh bia. He is a Ghanaian economist and politician. He was the vice president of the Bank of New York. He was the former minister of energy, Republic of Ghana. Boache Ejakun was born in 1956 in Kumasi in the Ashanti region to Kesseh Ejakun. His father was a merchant and United Party activist from Jamasi, Ashanti region, and his mother was Jane Paddy from Krobo Udumasi in the Eastern region. Boache Ejakun attended K.O. Methodist Primary School in Ashtown and the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Primary School in Kumasi. He then proceeded to Infantipim School in Cape Coast for his secondary education, where he had both his GCE O-level and GCE A-level certificates. He obtained his Bachelor's of Arts degree in Economics and Political Science from the University of Ghana, Legon. He migrated to the United States of America as a political refugee. While there, he obtained an advanced professional certificate in banking from the American Institute of Banking and a Master of Business Administration in Financial Economics from Pace University, New York. The then Minister for Energy and Petroleum, position which is politically appointed, was directly accounted to the President of the Republic. Bebri umwa babisiasie na ode mamemfa no konkon hasenti mate dada se onimonyamfo Boache Ejakun ena enanwumre mene no betwetwe nkomo na de nkomo wo ho papa menyame wo fei beyire papa okan na makan zedi okan no man back pass na me kan bin kakra sa ono ni speed no de kan de mintimi me gro ho amewu mfa so yo man me gro ni speed no ho amewu enti e kono kakra baransa na meko onmonyamfo Boache Ejakun so no ade a me pese ebisa ne se Mosamo Kesseh Ghana Hayekase excavators be ira. Time Galam stop home some by say excavators be ira. Excavators maku enumbi huwa basem. Excavators na mosi ira no. The team platform ye de ahwehwe mu kwa kopie enumbi so e wo garage bi won kran ha sei. Police for enya court order e de akọ garage ho say omunkosi sasa excavators no free excavators no metimi am on registration number nyina the edikan ye GR691618 GR691818 GR586618 GR692018 and a G for Ghana, N for Nation, GN 594718. Sa excavators enuma yeka ho asemi eka na na ese atu ayira no ho but yakwa akohu se e wo garage bi won kran ha sei police fu akwa akogye lawful order se omomfa nkonko yi excavators ne mfiri ho fankoma ne wura aban mu pani bi se wonno de omma kwan ema ye nyi sa excavator no mfiri ho ova mate unka o yesu yehu yakọ garage ho yehwe mu ase ekwe nyina yaye enti migina hey court order no ebi eneda manimu yi order no a court for no sign ye given under my hand and the seal of the Circuit Court Accra this 24th day of February 2020 signed John K. O. Daniels register and in sa eshase e wa say den Yvonne Atakra Ubobisa Mrs. Director of Public Prosecutions for Attorney General. Ono so nsa hyase e wa ha sei. Bebere ka ho. Me ba chaw honorable way. Asem no say we and secretary enye yie biom. Abepie platform for anim. Makwan no monko first excavator nim through because enye wo dia. Yare ba konkon ha sei ne. Na du kuada no amakwan. Ame amfa. Di wura na nkofa na excavator mfiri wa. Afedi ebebo din na obi ahu excavator no. E wo ho. Asempa 8 media si ha enti sa excavators num no a minister wasi ho kwan se wo makwan ema ni wura no mfa na de no ho aba asem bato de bomodia na in fact we nya asem esa o twene tenten obi excavator ena mo akwa akofa ena mo si ayira ena ya hwehwe ne akwa akohu manipa mfa na de te so anya sa ensem odi akire ni nyina no de ebeba no anhwa enye papa meba eti se edru ukuada na se munje mu mane nkoya te se no media meme ye ni se mentra ho nhwe mane nse ansan mabeka ho asem me ankasa me production team ye besim pam akọ Jubilee House enkrata ni nyina me de bakọ akodan chief of staff say maame obapa free mahwe enie o minister yi de oti hunie entimpa chaw we enye chaw kwa na se power komisani bia na omkru me fa no prukwaku wasema de na wo ho na meje enye kadan so ho sama de wo ho na meje enye kadan wafo obi excavator ya hwehwe mu a court se fa na de ma no wo se mempene ompene sasen Ghana mrani yede adwuma entimpa chaw fana de ma no na asem fana asem konkoda yede no ebetwene ha sei na ye me ofa bwacheja akon ebre enti memfa ne bre ne pi ofa maajo
mejo so me ofa se
afisha pa
afin committed ye afida se say ne yetinkwam ne asomdwem
amen na bibia e kama
amen
hey ya pe wache
ase ekwan ho abutokura America tentement wu me so ntimi nchebe
ngongo obi amedem ho de me wofa mehunu na me wofa afa uba edinachi no apaki books abegu mo wose akokan ofa bra na enye program me hu
me so kan wi ansa na program
ofa da be ni chira we make we ni ato aba na wi
oh David o de ye no fast e be yi
sa o speed ni de mintimi
oh try
ofa ano pa me banana ne ma ze godro mo suma gu table si enya asem Ebe o de nyame de ebedru ho.
Odu bedru ho mpa.
Ofa na apom ti sen.
Oh me ho ye.
Abrabom so ti sen.
Bia ho ye. Ya ge krempa.
Ye de nyame ase pa. Na sen ye beti onka bia se ofa boacheja kon ye training. E de amane party for. Wo ye training amane party for. Ofa e de training a.
Yo. De kan yaw.
Ofa.
Mami ansa na meka said mami enye me rituals bi kakra.
Ehia pa ofa.
Ni di kan ya me chia party for nyina. A free polling station, electoral area coordinators, constituency officers in the region for nyina. Me mamwayiko na esta mochi ni ejuma den ni ejuma pa mo ye ma party. Etosubiu kwabra party de hiame wo mbako pa ye nkaye. Mpanyinfo bi a anan nipa bi a mutu won ho si ho eye dwumaden ma party nyanyina so tintimye no kamia ye se ya na ya to mo jeje mu kakra na ebe ya yure chichi ebe ya nije se edon ne bra no nyina no ye be kai wo mo ebi ne Kentin Kadon Kofodwo Ashanti region Dr. Mwakotofo Onusu Ashanti region, Mrs. Addison, Western region, only Mrs. Kujo. When a kai Mrs. Yeboah, Alhaji Jibrin, Mr. Amesi Meku, Ni Ajiri Blankson, IC Kwe, Professor Kwe, Mrs. Cecilia Bannerman, Onini Kunu, Lawyer Reggie Bannerman, New Dre Sykes, Papa. Me hupusa ohuye Kodweje da kon Professor ya ekunfia me ya onum Alhaji Abdul Rahman Alhaji Short Zo Igbanlana Alhaji Musa Alhaji Sabo Dr. Kwekwe Friye Miame Wafa Hakman Uso Ajimai Enyumre so michia Alhaji Wafa ena Alhaji Adam Yogo omumi so wo northern region jayene sama won kaya ehye won kran bi ma wokoso even in their advanced ages no ekoso taye chi ekoso boye nkomo ekoso tenetene ye nti yebeye na yadanwase nana yo the cardinal training ne ho hia campaign bia no e won nhihye na se ni enim no covid ebe se san nhihye a yenim da bia no enti na wo se ye hwe se covid wo ho sesei no campaign e wo se ye na kwan ben ne ye fa so ayesa campaign ebio se oyebi na no kura no a e wo se san hyemu kena e wo se san kire new tactics enti they me decided and say kakra metimi aye ni say me de hu be she training no e say rally ni platform so kasa no ye nya ne sabio nemu umma nipa wo mu wo fam no tintim enya nimdie bia wo adwuma no esonko 2012 elections I de court no e da niema bi edi my sa form no wo mu Philippine sheet ni ade no ya na enhye da ehwodin hye da nimsa enti e wo se ani ko ho ni edi dwuma wo ho to bi bebi sa na ehini na wo ye
na hefo nso kra na wo training omo no
normally no say training na me no largely a polling station any electoral area for a sign so womo ena asudie ne da won so womo na adesua no eso womo na ekwa fiem akobo dawuro womo na ekotwe dom da ye to aba no One more so the bay pulling agents and then croneba. Into a honey ye shin ye netting timua. Obi the fire cheer in ye. Naturally, if 2 regions, Ashanti region and the Eastern region. Now, Ashanti region is stable in terms of your political vote.
Okay.
Although you will see a baby come and some of 4 air pen do drone as for in the Ashanti region, in as much as say a year stable, no, it was Mijitum say was see a pre become Nemo Eastern region, a ho and a niema esisa population any ethnicity what Eastern region esisa na say esisa dia. Now, so here's a dynamics for fra ebano, a bequetiao, and not a bidiabo. Quabrame shed numbers no. I was see a share Eastern region ye. I was see a share ye tresse dynamics no es sapa. Memo statistics are a free 2010 census. Nipa ben ene wo Eastern region say efri wo mumu ene ebeto aba nipa wo ho no wo musu wo ban wo ngidie ne wo bobia ne wo mpe ne wo achiwade ene the direct mo to aba enti o se ebisa ho say Eastern region ye ka no say eda ho say me the data kakra ebe pia asemo a making South Eastern region tribes are ewo or ethnicities are ewo Guma 43,427 na Guma 4 no ye Bimoba Konkomba Basar Pila Safalba Kotokoli Chamba Wala Omiye East Omo Eastern region no Omiye 43,427 Nefe Mole Dagbani Omiye 82,175 Grusi 980 Monday 481 Neha Ena in 7 war after this in 7 war Ewes are a war Eastern region a 486,136 Dadangbis 460,814 Guan Latefo ni chireponi adie no almost 137,386 Ewes enye indigenous to Eastern region.
Okay.
But omo be those ones indigens Gadangbis.
Oza.
Yes. Omo those sing omo by 25,322. Ena accounts are a Eastern region. So what can account for nyina bomu agona ahafu ahanta ekuapem akwamu achem awowin asante asin bunu chokosi anaye from anafo denchira anatwifo evalue fanti kwawu nzema sehwi wasa baule ukomu nyina bomu Omiya 1,312,977. Safway ena usually omo to Abama MPP. Omo sheda into Abama MPP boom emumuno non accounts no. So woka Dangbi miame krobo for Dangbi any ewes bomwa. Omiye 946,950. So no. Now what can Omwa normally to abama MPP no. Uka omu nyina bomwa. Omuya 1,074,013. Na say the difference between Akan and non-Akan population is 238,964. That's a very small number. In fact, in Eastern region, since the second largest ethnic group is Ewes. The difference between Achimfua Omia majority, any Ewesa Omunya indigenes Omwaba region abe settle legally and necessarily were regional about 22,000.
A difference.
That's the difference. And which I will say, Eastern region dynamics are is now normally twaba mount. So one more anyone call a year juma ama one tiwasi yonko fofoforo bi a medamu ntemu na hu MPP yesu ye bobia ne ye ban na omo anje antumu a agoro no be yedin entina media me see Eastern region can be a critical point of failure say ya anya juma den wo ha entina yaw media me decided say me free Eastern region say me fire krobo me take Kesseh no na me ne wonte ho no e wo say me timi ye adwumaden wo ho so party panyini bia be koninchi no aka say wo swai ama party na ka say me kopredom abekanye ho a enka hawni ho enti me botaya me de yesa Eastern region adwuma titru say Ashanti is stable. Eastern region ya anya dwumaden wo ho empia ya anya ho dompia fo empia vote no bia meka ho a edibeyeye. Luckily regional executives from chairman aircut down omo asompa enti ehase no me training for regional executives and my constituencies and say polling station and electoral area coordinators, particularly in the Krobo block. Krobo block aye Sujamai, Yilo, Apamanya, any lower. Omona, menu omo vie ejumawi. Other areas or wha Ewasabeko, from plains woho, Tiwa East and West. Nina programs no ha a free ne enconsider a betwaba no. Niema e was say a chire womo. Niema e was say ye da ne dimo won. Niema e was say a chwa adwini sisu nyinara. Ye beye send ye beya abatwo dan. Bibi insuo bi nkofaya se. Ndi me say juma mafato me ho so no. Uye
isiru nya do ni be here jin hofra na
me wa hafu ko northern region
okay
Volta so e wo ho a wo semeko enti we ni nyina be bonu hyi se ne be ya 29 days aka no ocheso ye be che kakra mo obi ansa kan bi.
I see. Ofa ene ya mo abata se mo akwa abanso say we are seeing asem ba kwa ye ka ho asem ya America for ba such na otwe no moto ye na nwume kura kontanse wasan fire na defense secretary
I guess we no have fire
asemasa na offer o de America de okrum when you the America but wachi wahwe America for nsem on the face of it no asema ebi mo kan say anytime a Democrats be win no NDC win about Ghana anytime a Republicans for so omo ebe win na che say MPP for nti afi no ato any ade American battle e wosusan so Ghana for battle so
Daniel
over
we are saying Brunei is an interdependent world. Bibia for bi ho. na said the yensi can we the media me
okay
ena minty connections and for a pese Bruni Frebi be cause and effect. And it's a who say ensure ato wa awurin. Ensure to at the same time ensure to work pacha for the past 10 years. Untimin kase trase ensure eto wa awurin ti ensure to work pacha. And now want to mean can say in so tall pacha na antowa awin into nsua eto awin pacha no enunti na nsuo anto pacha awin cause and effect. Otherwise it can be mere coincidence. Me who say NDC 4 under pulse e de niema bi dinam cardinal
over
ntafo kra no die esi baako abrabom no enye no ani si ninia abrabom enti bibi se wo si wo ata abrabom a it has no direct connection on okakra die esi wo ata abrabom no eya atasem ene die esi wo kakra abrabom no eye kakra asem again untimi nka say entafo no kakra ne panyin ba kokoye nso hwe no paase a ba ko be feel by definition ana ba omumi no ba ko paase e wo se ba ko no so paase. There is a level of interdependence. NDC for the homo patcher me they to sum no say sana tie dia Republicans are winning me boy. It means to say NDC will win. That is their thinking.
That says the Democrat now winning.
Democrat now winning. It means say womo ata Democrats are winning there and no kakra so be winning. Say sadia any NDC for nya campaign no go traffic. Because automatically wa win yes I know patchere say water I win elections a year America any wo campaign now ye wo hanijai because water win ya kakra by definition so win and na society so dia da ye to abano at a kakra trafie da because ata win wa America in the area also be winning. The two have nothing to do with each other. Na akwadro ene ye binum entina se suman so no mu ko se baby no mu ko ne kan sam kire wo mu. I don't see the connection. It may be happening, but until you establish cause and effect, udi GDA shemo enye yi de omo aye wo had 92 96 2000 2004 2008 2012 2018 2016 say sana tie dia any NDC should stop their campaign, go home, because penny ninia atapenny are winning into atakakra we they are winning. So why are they not resting on their oars? It's because one kasanim say asamwa omo kano womo di kampe bibia e di be Kenya ye ho e gro any form e dwuma no wo form media mi go gidie mapa say 2020 Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP will win this election respectably. The omo candidate means so, but omo jichim omo pechim so. The American child say Montana near Hadi.
Montana na yenhwe ade. Now what can say wo de wo gidie pa say Nana Akufo-Addo ene MPP aben ebe wini obi be say say ade na ma wunya sa arehemu no say politics na ye no
amammuo a yɛyɛ nyinaa no deɛ nti a yɛsɔre anɔpa ɛkɔ saline ebinom saline anadwo dasuom ɛde aboɔ ne adeɛ kɔgu kwam sɛ wɔn kɔto aba nyɛ sɛ fɛfɛ na ɛfɛ na mmom ɔto aba apɛ obi a ɔbɛhwɛ ne die ne daakye ɛne ne mma nankɔ ama ɔpɛ ɔkandini bi a otimi de ne ho to no so ana otimi de ho ne ho twere no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛsi yie ama ɔno ankasa na brabom na busua ɛne ne man enti exercise a yɛkɔ fam no yɛdie enti ɛne nkankoro ɛne mpuntuo enti na yɛkɔto aba yɛasua nsuo asua nsa yɛhunu deɛ mu duro da biara meka sɛ nana mpanyin ka asɛm bi ɔmo se sɛ wode borɔfrɛ dua ɛsene ntumpan a ɛyɛ yie sɛ wode borɔfrɛ dua ɛsene ntumpan a ɛyɛ yie ɛnso wode si obi dɛmrifa a ɔnte nanado no wakyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ odum wode ne sene ntumpan a ɛyɛ yie wode ne si dɛmrifa a obiate Ghanafoɔ ehu adwuma soronko a President Akufo-Addo ne naban ayama Ghana yɛbɛto bi 2016 yɛbaeɛ no economy na pasca
before even the economy because of your free banty asem ma me misa o grandson na free margin obeto dum so office as energy minister
yes
oba na dum so
na wo me buy na wo ba
eh
o de me was statistics kakra me share with you
bebo apa say because na obey energy minister bra MPP win akunwa no in 2017 and you will be the right person to tell us say oba na dum so ho anase ne
na wo pa
na dum so ho
say e dey na kutia John Mahama okay nkoda bi kura dum so aye hobo wom school children until Mahama obe free power no na nkoda de na yanyum school children dum so ne kutia Mahama in the big way. Of course other incompetencies come but dum so de ekutia na pa entinka na dum so ni wa kayede na kutia no Mami Mao statistics we na obia openo is published by Energy Commission. Ewo nwuma bi Energy Commission nwuma bi efreno electricity supply plan. Electricity supply plan. Mi wia mema copies. Ubetimi ahe 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Ubetimi ahwe Electricity Market Oversight Panel EMOP 2019 annual report. Sa information in our room. But mami etiefo enti. Dum sono a load shedding. Na electricity system no Gridco our system be a friend AFLS, automatic frequency load shedding system. AFLS. Say power shortage wo ha. AFLS no will take away the shortage. And no chere say yemfa ne say ene peak period ye here 2,000 megawatts of power. Na system ni generate 1,500 megawatts. Next say AFLS say I see a shortage of 500 megawatts. AFLS will balance the supply and demand to 1,500 by shutting down 500 megawatts of supply of demand. No AFLS a computer system into a nimbolga no nim kumase. Bebia obenya quantum no 500 no obeshata mo
no afa free ho
eno ena yabetem no dum so na statistics nini
maybe before because statistics the person mete UFLS AFLS
automatic frequency load shedding
tm fan say ebia load na eba ni nyina ebe
demand load eba na you say 2000 megawatts
and ebia load no demand na nkasa
demand ni load no 2000 megawatts
okay
na generation supply no add generators the bema grid co more transmitted to ECG and VRE no let's say 1500
okay the excess of 500 will be
shortage of 500 shortage of 500
yeah
the system is unstable
okay
demand is more than supply
okay
what ALFS will do to stabilize the system is to cut demand of 500 excess demand of 500 to shut it down and balance the system supply 1500 demand 1500 into more 500 AFLS na katino mo ena munya dum so patches what yes all right and no ni abe friend dum so load shedding ni abe friend dum so 2015 na load shedding no your friend no operations load shedding operations
okay
2015 yenya 116 load shedding operations 116 load shedding operations lasting 868 hours and 44 minutes 816 load shedding operations no can't the duration emre santra last year no bomwa na 868 hours and 44 minutes 2016 load shedding operations 24 lasting 320 hours 27 minutes end of 2016 NDC free power 2016 AFLS the report is there in fact betimi a chiro specific times okra isi there were 2016 almo free power no there were 24 load shedding operations lasting 320 hours and 27 minutes 2017 MPP eba power nanado dankwa ekufuado oye madom de mekotra ministry hono 2017 yenya 42 load shedding operations but emready do say any die yaw 42 load shedding operations no emready do a die 41 hours and 7 minutes
from 200
it means to say 2016 NDC free power and normal load shedding of 320 hours and 27 minutes 2017 at the end of our first year in office near reduce hours of load shedding from 327 minutes to 320 hours 27 minutes to 41 hours 7 minutes and to share gap no senka almost see woman a solve do sa ka 2017 anything Kenya load shedding but 2017 we managed the system from 320 hours to 41 hours ni nyina ewo report no ho mema mo copies almost pa almost energy commission no monkoji report electricity supply plants almost from 2013 to 2019 the data is there.
I see. Indeed, Sir Obika said, well, former President Mahama has said on several platforms, say, or indeed, doom so, and sana free amen.
Or indeed, doom so, then anka or indeed doom so then anka 2016 yenya 320 hours and 2017 na nyom na manage system no now the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and manage system no, and we were able to bring it down to 41 hours and 7 minutes. And you hey, said Trump so are winning. No correct. And as for talk, there is cheap. Is the doing talk there? Obi na Mahama obetimi akanyo pebia. The facts will always stand up and prove him a liar.
I see. I was for Penny a minute or two common numere a honorable Boache Ejako, former Minister of Energy, Ghana, Heya, and numere the honor enemy special guest, Meneno Echuchin Common and Common of Fat and Yama Bibre home. Break on an immuno. Making Cameroon channel do one word, amount 0556 700 700 0556 700 700 and no any liar yede juma ene enumre OBS afonka same says Nana greet Uncle Boache Jako for me and tell him we'll be happy to welcome him in Ahafo region and let the NDC and JDM know that what President Trump did in US that caused his defeat in this election is different from what Nana Addo is doing, especially Nana Addo's management of COVID-19 and his respect for humanity. OBS ewo Ahafo Kesseh ena ode ebaye hey ejabuachini. Tell him I miss him pa Nana Abna entry.
Hey
ejabuachini.
Nana Vichao.
Yo, okay. Nana Abunsu says, good evening, Nana Kesseh. Tomorrow is Ajwa Bunsu, my daughter's birthday, and Wednesday is also my birthday too. Okay. Nana,
Nana baby.
I mean, baby, my baby do so no him say my any show. Okay. And no the Abba. But offer afei yemra MPP. Moba fa ekunwai akakuma bi na emfie 9. Ubu ani ubu nkomposho wachi. Baby a mobe fa Ghana efriye any baby a mode aba bedru ene ya. Are you convinced to say moye adwuma enti Ghana fo nyina sa adwuma no so ema mo mfie nan ga ho?
Cardinal, without a doubt adwuma de President Akufo-Addo na ban ni MPP amum ekuo no ya adwuma nkasa ye bae no na nya bete sao Cardinal me kotna ministry ho no na ye ni han. In fact me wie me vetting na me gin say oh I had all the answers to the problems. Na me kotna konwanu mu a me chief director ne directors no started say ye pensen the real matters. So abontia unsanka information nyina. So no ye pensen the real matters. Nam say hey ade esusune say de me hu you. Nanso e say Ghana for enye gidie ewo yemu wodi won hwere ahye yemu ntino e dansabo a hwedwume ye beye yakotna ministry on. For example, me power purchase agreements are signed by heart rough na them you are committing this country to 11,000 megawatts of power. Ye here 3,000 gra. But the whole committee to no so no. I will see it here. Kwabra report me say NDC form pe bin kan. Ebi wa ha. Na omo chere the cost of excess capacity NDC for a create no. Na ohwe kanu a omo di be so ayen no ne ehu ankasa me ma a few figures
me tipa
me bow or say the Electricity Market Oversight Panel EMOP 2019 annual report page 35 average monthly excess capacity cost obligation. Chese sika e was aban tua ema power generators. Power no capacity ni ntimi nyusu. Or the machine abesi ho on generators wu tiarka. That is what the take or pay agreement NDC for signing here. For 2019 January, $21.25 million and it was a bentia. Electricity yentimi nyusu. February $14.71 million. March $11.92 million. April $13.24 million. May $21.25 million. June $19.14 million. July $19.93 million. August $32.1 million. September $40.12 million. October $33.31 million. November $39.48 million. December $38.53 million. Just at 2019 excess capacity a car NDC amamuo bone boy was $304.98 million. When you have beto so bad economic management, unemployed youth, financial sector aye buburuja. Dum so 5 years na say niema electricity prices baby enenam when you ye betoi. In fact ni akọ IMF bailout into no so na bechichira bansa. In spite of this, President Akufo-Addo and the party can say ni tie bia no yasom gidi amudia manyen mo wira amudia hye yemu no yasom ye bedi djuma. Enti shaya no was to stabilize the economy, who reduce taxes. COVID ne bebo mu. Now so yedenya aban no nhihye ene mpuntu abano bebre. Yana nkrofo the free SHS ediagro. Unhunu bida. School fees dear young crofo. Mimi mami no a school teacher. A class 1 teacher. Or chere class 1 over 20 years. Or me mami chere for 36 years. Nema 5. Yesusano na me papa ko exile. And dankruma. Enti me mami na ne hwe ene me papa ma nibi. O chere teacher ni salary saying me ma me pon school you pon school na sister difie me sister penny owom no waje me ma me school uniform na me ma me asesa no ho na difie edi atwam so bin valley aba Ashanti New Town me ma me koto ade adwom anopa sister difie hwe me yeko school me ma me edi kan wo dwom okotade ujom ansa no aba school ni nyina no na nso me ma me ne ntema ne mpaboa ne nchense na soyen yakoton kude no de hwe school esense ohunu tiase se ne matimi ko school enema odefo ne kwahwe apaba eyi ya conference pem ebidum free chiri na bayo na nka omo tio mo kura se na hope biara ni ho enso mimpese mebu dinbi ebidum ye leading doctors in America now my year group 4 and even those ahead of me oberhe no na uko mfans film no obi free pechireche mentukwa ba mi enko baby bebre ye nyina ya beboa no on fans film school nenso na edine ema dodo no enti dodo no entimi anko school. You see na ye ba abem no as a policy advisor to president then candidate Akufo-Addo. Asemo kan saboachi. Nyankopon said ye usiche na chedie ene na bodie mu nyansa no. Unhunu da nipa ode amano. Na saa koda no wa man chance ama na nko school ama yan refine abodie nyansa Nyankopon de amano wa babro. Na ni se sika esi saa koda no kwan. Eni se sika se na kwan. Se obi a ade won nsem ode ne bako school a fine. Obi a birbi ni nsem no. Se ne ba ewo exceptional knowledge and skills. Na we ntimi ankobia. What say nyame abode? Make I see at Ashtown. Na modern photographer be or your opposite. Photographer na ne brother ketwa wa bin seja na ye fie hon ke ofie no na me papa ye blackboard ewo yard num te nwumre ni nkoda ye nyina ye te ho na ko e be kirade a uhun se obinfo e na kirade enso na ne brother modern photos ontimi mfa no nko secondary school odi didim sa we are so ka tro kakra odi afa kakra eno odi wuye akoda no a wenya sa chance anko school no ya say nyame abode na nado that was his objective enti akoda bia no bachi yam pekwan bia on beko school. I'll be honest with you. Ne bomi hu kakra minim se e wo se baso ba me hwe national finances no ne bomi hu kakra eno se baby an say ya baby nye. This was one legacy he was focused on because it was clear to him that this is how this country was going to develop. Now, as a policy advisor, so make kind Professor Buzia, the purposeful education in Africa. Now, on kasa ni manifesto or the bar power 1969. Nani hope ne say by 1980 every Ghanaian child will have an O-level certificate. That was his plan. I will say documents I mean the man on it was so that was his plan. So by 1980 every Ghanaian child must have a minimum of an O-level certificate. Everybody say ska into free SHS who here ankasa say a person a pager or mayor. Look, United States of America at the turn of the 19th century, Argentina was more developed than the US. Argentina. What happened? US made senior high school compulsory and free. They lifted, as a rising tide lifts all boats. They lifted their population and beat Argentina. Why can't we do the same? Why don't we want to do the same? Are we going to play God and select those who succeed? There be. Entiano, what they are not to China. National health insurance. Cardinal, you're buying a nyejuma. And so the main child there, Nana Donena buying or Mamma Gina ho. Say constituency bia e won ambulance planting for food and jobs by now no nanka July no mu nyina no na aduane wo ho and so July ni din akan ni twi din ye kita wonsa e kom ne ade a wo ho nti wan kita wonsa ahwa wa bokro no but throughout the year because of planting for food and jobs on the economy side no fiscal deficit just the numbers 2013 fiscal deficit minus 8.4%, 2014 7.4, 2015 5.3%,
of a fiscal deficit no fabra ye level ni enti ase
fiscal deficit
eno ye den
eno kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ aban bu no nkonta na sika aban bɛgyegye ɛtoɔ sika aban bɛnya nyinara ɛyɛ ne revenue na sika aban bɛ spend nyinara ɛyɛ expenditure enti sɛ wote expenditure no free revenue mu a ɛhe na wogyina revenue no utimi de yɛ expenditures nyina ana ɛka fiscal deficit yɛ aban bu nkonta ɛka ɛdɛkyire no ɛne na yɛ kwesi bruni so wafrɛ no fiscal deficit yasom enti na kyerɛ sɛ ɛka aban nkonta buo no egyato hɔ no ɛyɛ 8.4% of economy ni nyina 2014 7.4 2015 5.3 2016 NDC for the year na 6.8 MPP beso mu no 2017 4.8 2018 3.8 2019 4.8 into cardinal share difference no it means say ya konta buo no yetimi manage aban sika ne na expenses no ema eka ebe chire no ese yebu eyasika eka ebe chire no eba fam inflation ye ekwan kura niema buo niema yetowo dwaso ne ade no ekosoro ana eba bad more ekosoro enti enesa woto ade na ye 10 cedis na afida se wo koto na ye 15 a ekosoro ne ade no kosoro 5% 5 cedis enti 5 cedis no as a percentage of 10 cedis no and no rate of inflation speed and prices no edipeja 2012 mahama buy na 8.6% 2013 na 11.2%, 2014 13.8%, 2015 18.6%, 2016 NDC no na 14.6%. MPP beso mu 2017 about 12.6%, 2018 10.4%, 2019 6.4%. Enti yetimi bre inflation ase. Electricity ekwan kura electricity prices no percentage increases eda me de pesa me de matiefwe 2010 electricity prices cost by 89%, 2011 10%, 2012 yantum kra 0, 2013 78%, 2014 yatumu 28.36%, 2015 yatu electricity by 59.2%, 2016 ayekotwaba no wantum. Until we had 2012 wantum, 2016 wantum. A friend of full respect. 2017 yebaye yantum. 2018 yeti electricity so by 22.08%. 2019 yetumu by 11.7%. And this a share 2010 to 2016. Now NDC period. Now we share 2017 to 2019. A MPP period. Who know the about homody? Who know the about homody? Data need the bebre nursing training allowances. Yediaba. Teacher training allowances. Yediaba. Ushe say healthcare delivery system. It is an improvement on the Ebetu NDC. Can you imagine, say, NDC time, we have 55 ambulances. Now every constituency has an ambulance on the street. It means to say evacuation of critically ill. No, one more yaria here say in 10 terms so no yedi won ebeko yarisabia na die. Ebuapa Cardinal COVID by kaye nisa ambulance system no enkebe time. Now, while we share, I'm saying in our near to COVID by one of the cardinal successes of the Akufo-Addo government, Yakwan Kura, Wamu Kura, so COVID. Kura Kesseh in our donor America, near Tito. And so Akufo-Addo didn't buy a boy who buy a sense, yes, I want that. One boy who by my COVID no impact a nyawe so no na kakrebi a man sign ehunu the Akufo-Addo government a year for COVID na omo bona baso e bon se magana se you ya boy humodin infrastructure yakasi e kan bibre na se mre wo mu a can just give you a summary. Infrastructure a home for swap pan say a bie or minum etre niemum ma
of avanza na obeko infrastructure when person may be two questions the other kind one school of thought say so nursing training allowance na mutua sanka mu jae ena sika no amode man kwada no mode tre adan mu ene akade ankola ndi sua ade mu nanka itimi fa nkola no mo nka yesen de mo ye no ba ko no ena ba ko so se free SHS ya mo ye sisi a rushed program ne Russia ne say they say secondary school you call it traffic light no ebi ko green ebi a gold wo bi ati fie busumi mienu otifie na afọ school musua de we esu enko kakra we mra kakra wa bra kamunya abotresi si school adan wie ansa na mo mankwada yakwa ese ko bi e kwa na nko okobi enti de mo ye empepere ho ase mo hye bona na mo pese mo ye but mo nim se de mo ye no enye ne papa so no
obi obaka sado cardinal sini hu mami ne di kan say entowa da nurse omo ko nursing ni teacher training no ni omo femu ansa na omo de akọ nursing ni teacher training no entowa da eno bua wo mo pa na wale kan say yentimi nyemienu ni nyina yentimi expand teacher training facility at the same time provide them with allowances. Sika ye touching wo Ghana hano ebinie. Sika ye sign wo Ghana hano ebinie. Ya brabo mu kra no. Cardinal. Obehwe na obi 7 preduasa minua kwabra na memfa na currency. O say bra
and I hope playing
sika amount for the chimpna the subscriptions are woman to mini kind ebidi ya bra bom kra sika ya the subscriptions so new subscriptions
metiasia pa
o sika ya the subscriptions are yenti min kind eje bili
that no madam asini bi no
kanko a but obehwe no na bibi papa woni fie wo so ya onyeye. We will be irresponsible as a nation if we do not allocate our monies right. We'll be grossly irresponsible. Free senior high school rush program. Why ba na interfere na why ba na ngo? Yenye na kakra tot. Yemu no tot. Na yebu no tot. Why ba na interfere na why ba na ngo? Cardinal say yenye sa me catch it all say esikafo ni wo mo bi ni wo mo connections omma ene beko na hia for market fee when they catch it obi say Kumasi KNUST tech almost 30 years no school was slate down. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, let's say Slate Construction any of this 30 university no now we'll train ama we see school dan nyina and sana enkodana ene akum. Look, I can tell you say there are people in this country omu ko school near dance ene omu ye ekukudam. What is important is giving these children the opportunity wherever you can give it to them. And to me Kesseh ebinum mantrafi ni esisi school dan wie say ene sa emma suda because the bian kodani bi beka ho. What you say? Every cycle maybe 100,000 more children are added. And this is na no school down to me see da because the biano akoyen tempo the biana kodana ba. Tu to me yensa. But oyen kakra eboa. Secondly, me ko school kakra America. Yako summer school cry yako summer anka any say chese ye nyina ye gi ahome no because school dan no da hokwa kwasi broni ode be ya giska enkoda no be fia ye conference film school long vac no school dan da ho ye de abanka. But if you can use your resources continuously and continually, unya home faswo. What is it? What is the important thing? Contact hours and mofranu benya with the teaching staff. Japanese children, they do 18 hours of schooling a day.
A day.
18.
Ish.
School any fee agronim so no Japanese school system no first 3 years any test they are teaching you how to become a Japanese, their culture, their etiquette and their behavior. It is in your 4th year in KG and sana what's that but they are intense. You increase the contact hours with our students. We increase the contact hours, sir. You don't need any other school, not 3-4 months, no mtete. Oba ebefia. You see, me papa no kana simbi. Also, real learning begins when school days end. Real learning begins when school days end. Into school day, yeah, more rudimentary tools. Now the we are a ho and no kusia day. When we are school, no, a ho pana disiano e koshase. Ubefia. Yama ubefia 2-track system. Yankase befia na be diagro. Parents have to assume a responsibility as part of the teaching system for their children. Me susa no me mami. Wapon school ye dware o wadi bibia wie se o kotra gas ase wo bodam so nim gas ase ya po ye dware wa wie a book da ho no wo so ni amansuo num ne ya di fie num te gas ase sure baba be hwe wo gas ase no wa bibi be ye o be fa book na kan. Parents must assume a responsibility for their children. Enti sa wo be fia nyagro o kan ebinim say all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Na cardinal sa ayi na me jinsa no ano na me jinsa o kan all work and no play make Jack a dull boy na no ano no da bi me kan me papa he manim kwese Jack de no ho nwanwani o se boachi na asem no kan wie yo
all play and no work
o se but neither should I let him play all the while. For all play and no work makes him a mere toy. saa na de ne tie enti ye do be fie double tracker enya hogunu so yen kan say beda seda. You are a student. You must be learning all the time and relaxing a little bit. Dear me, dear etia etima kuma kran say, hey, any man we jaumu ema omu befia omu benye nyemnum ne ade. Hey, papa mami, untimi hwe obaso. Teacher, she say, wo you so irresponsible say, oba ba no tifie no. Untimi hwe no so. This year they no go to school. Yeah, lokono school ho. And yes, our Benyam. Is that what you, a parent, is admitting to? Then you are irresponsible. And was saying Tibe, look, school corner dear, and you're just part of your mashu. Now no young could ever train for your COVID. Oh, at TB parents be firm. I feel no more who teach a home for so. And yet it's a rush program, dear no. Say ya kase ye school dan nyina wie ansa na ya mankoda no be enye yeda ebe ye ntempo da bia no na nkoda no. Look, every year, every cycle you have about 100,000 new entrants. Are we going to say on the employment side you see factories in UAT and Vancouver? No. By the time we see factories 100 no nipa about dumping you need now 200 factories, not the 100 you built. A process. It's not an event. Enti omo kasano omo ntiase no mu enye homo brose kuka se yenye na kakra na yentwenya bisa ho se hwan ba ene ekọ na hwan ba ene etwen
of a we were free SHS a high night yakop before frono me pese obi a wanya daje etie na nwumre Shiremu tia se be ya beti ase se mo kwan a mo fa so manage secondary education any NDC kwan a ono so pese ye fa so manage no so ye ne ye de
NDC de ne de me nhye danim o say progressive any de wo he progressive no mo kan any kakra tot right but ensure foul na asemo towa. You act with imagination and boldness. Let me give you an example. In America, an emergency rule. Say assemble to America, the president has the right to direct all private companies and private production capacity to stop what they are doing and produce to satisfy the emergency. Second World War. Eisenhower, Eisenhower, Harry Truman, they directed that all private American production capacity munyai produce for the war. Niema war ni be hie nyinara no. So we are when jaidia we produce for the war. COVID by some senators were begging Trump to invoke that emergency powers. Sani ebeya obia be jaidia woye no on produce PPEs. Sani ebeya ebe save the situation. Also he refused. Not that he didn't have the power, not that he couldn't do it. He simply refused because he could not care. So what the buyer day? Look, so we share the rate and koda ye jawon ho and koda enya school ni school papanko and koda enya access. We are creating a time bomb. It is an emergency that this nation must face and solve. So therefore, it was said Drew baby. You can say Ntema Kesseh, any wiga Kesseh, any mpaboa Kesseh, any namwa Kesseh, ye nyare. Skani nyina yemfa hwemma. Obi to us here no san was shirt.
There is house.
Aye. Saa suban no saa ye san was shirt no. Eno na aka ye trimuntia. Yentimi hunu se the youth of this country, the needs of the youth of this country is an emergency. Look, they constitute youth in this country. They are almost 68% of the population. Yeah, no more bogus age for it. The needs of the youth of this country. Say antieni anshe near 2 or more JJ Cardinal, as someone better minimum. Unya baby nyanimfa. Enti said no more Kesseh ni yewe. Se kasa Kesseh ni epesi etinem. Na nkwadaa no yintimi hwe wen hiasem ene niyama ehia wo mo. Masa ye to asawrama. Edi na ayeye. Ti medie youth ni dia no mo education, healthcare, jobs to give them a sense of dignity, a sense of belonging to this country, so that they can stand up and fight for this country any day. The least thing that will happen to say Omano etitia enfan am pitimpe etitia enfan. The worst that could happen is ombutu maino. And it's happening in so many places. Enti they say ashishi papa oshine yira okunto kwamprino. Ashishi papa oshine yira okunto kwamprino. Youth abufu. So what they won't talk akọ ne yire so a. Obede one ne yire no kuya, oso one ne beko. That's how violent the anger of youth is. Yina ya famuda. So no, entimedia me kutu sreda biya ne se. Niema ehia ye mrante ne ye mabawa wo kroi mu no. Yen sacrifice. Ni enim kon. Ni enye se ne beya won da chi ne won da kwa ma no enkotete mpansam na yesu ebenya asomdwe.
Honorable Boache Ejako eye kanega na so afo na ohweja hoden ensem so ewo memu ene ene na twetwe kono ofa num si o meba me wa simanum pe adwo ahome meba sisi na afia de home stretch no aba ba hihye so na ye de eko eno no me ba jo mo hwe Facebook no mo betimi live e Facebook the Peace 104.3 FM Peace 104.3 live e honum afi mo so mo de text message ene WhatsApp e ba no ye line dada no amunim na ho ena bibia enam ene anwumre a ye kenkan eno so e de amamo ma me hwe kakra emfiri ha sei na afi men kan text message ni bi enso so. Kwame Champion says, good evening, Nanaya Kesseh the Cardinal. In fact, Boache Ejako is one of the best men MPP had, full of wisdom. Regards to Honorable DC for Bremen of Nana Raymond. Asare Boache says, okay, name, you are great to listen to, and I'm listening to you live in Germany, Hamburg. Mercy or Nancy Ofori says, my dad that. Thomas Nyako says, our leaders should be mindful of Arab Spring. Otherwise, the youth, when get fed up, or when they are fed up, they will vandalize everything in Ghana. Bright Edua Sari says, Ghanaians vote massively against NDC party come December 7th. Nakama Foster says, I will continue to advise Ghanaians to vote for those who have good records in terms of development for Ghana, and that is certainly the MPP. Charles Brobe says, Nanado should give this man another chance. Nanado, I beg you in the name of God. Emmanuel Ofori says, this guy talks so much sense. Okay. Kobe Royal Income says, this man, Boache Ejako, is a cake baker. Wow, Nanaya, we need him on your platform show always. Very educative. I am not partisan, but I'm enjoying him. Watching live from Düsseldorf in Germany. Kwame Atejima says, I'm watching you from Oxford, UK. Leon Menla says, I love this man. I'm sure we are this evening privileged to be watching the next Baumia. Baba Ahmed Abdul Rahman says 4 more for Nana. Kojo Usu says this man is just brilliant. Kwame Atajima says Ghana is working again. Daniel Apia Dankwa says Mr. Boache has got my respect. I am looking forward to working with him. Dr. Baba Zambo, Master Planner Junior Kentampo says, good evening, the Cardinal. And to Honorable Boache Jako, he has really done well in his submission. But he should know that 4 more for Nana is a movement. NDC, never again. Ernest Ewo NSA says, I love you, Daddy. Looking forward to meeting you one day. Ghana Mate says, Boache Jako is spewing lies when he claimed Japanese case study 18 hours per day. That is totally unfounded. Thank you. Okay, Ghana Matters. I don't know. Kwame Nkrumah Dasan says the man in your studio is too wise. London. Ankama, how many times do you want to test in? Nanaya Brema says, I just love this man. Nana Chei Bafo, I really admire Mr. Boache Jako. He is born with wisdom. Ebenezer Wilson says, good evening, Nanaya Kesseh. I'm watching you live from Legon. Seth Ofori. Seth says, good evening, I am really enjoying the program. God bless Mr. Boache Ejako. TK Asamoah says, I love Boache Ejako, full of wisdom, no insult, yet good delivery on issues. Joyeb says, the biggest mistake of the Akufo-Addo government was the dismissal of this honorable man. I never understood him. Nanado, please come again. Nancy Ofori says, my dad, very brilliant daddy. God bless Nana and Dr. Baumia. Isaac Mensah says, this is wisdom talk. Box Opoku says, this man is just too much. Obaya Afra is watching live. Obaya Yemoajo. Amo Bafo says, Honorable Boache Jako, you have no size. Samuel Ajiman says, this man is full of wisdom. NPP all the way. Musa Inusa says, Nanado has failed Ghanaians big time. I am ready to be in his presidential team. Tell him, Emmanuel Ofori. Frank Sechi says, Nanaya, I'm watching you live from UK. Okay. Kwame Caesar says, this is a man who has passion for his party and country. Ejako, continue. Obaya Francis, full of wisdom. Love you, Daddy. Sam Swiss says, Nanaya, greet him for me. I am his classmate at KO Methodist. We sat on the same desk. I am Yao Sechi from Switzerland. Born to serve, soon to lead. Bafo, and what do we say? Oh, Baba say.
Me say Yao Sechi.
Ah, Yao Sechi.
Yeah, so mo.
Okay, no.
Me kai pa.
Also was Switzerland.
Hey.
Or Switzerland.
Okay.
Excellent analysis by Honorable Boache Jako. Thompson Ayumu. Amo Bafo says, we're watching you live from Kesseh. Comte says that Krobo and Asante mixture, this man is just poisonous. Leon Minta says, I love this man so much. And hey, we cry a Facebook. Say Obama in Pokwase says, the man Boache Jako, you can't help but just love him. Great guy. Joyeb says, please Nana, call him back only if it is legal. And Kwabene Japan, please call them. They speak so much wisdom. Stephen Darko says, I love Nanaya. I want to see you one day. My name is Darko from Busum Dumasi. Okay. Daniel Money says, I'm sure it's not my Abu Isa Money. This is Daniel Money. We love you, Honorable Boache Jako. We'll always have your back any day. Echo Browser says, very insightful. Very, very insightful. Okay. Honorable Mamen Kai, text message for no so the kakra ho na memfa WhatsApp no so kakra ho no hey ready asemo na fi yemra home stretch no so na memfa wi. Mr. Boache Jako is full of wisdom. Let's give Nanado extra 4 more to sell. William Odoko Nee says, good show, we need him more often on your show. Okay. No wonder his vetting almost lasted a day. Wow, he can communicate. William sent that one again. It says, good evening, Nanaya Kesseh. I want ex-president Mahama to know that Mr. Trump's defeat in the election was because of his arrogance and insult. So he should compare himself to Trump, but not Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Hello, Nana Kesseh. Good evening. Kudos to your guest. Great presentation on the performance by the MPP government by your guest, Honorable Boakye Ejiakor. 4 more for Nana, 4 more to do more. Kwame Eugene. And now, what do we say by? I'm sure it is not the musician. My God, NPP indeed have the men to turn the fortunes of Ghana around. NPP's achievement and accomplishment is not okay. All right, I think you've got to come again. Good evening, Nana Kesseh. Please greet Honorable George Mekuduka, MP Takwansua for me, and Reverend John in Team Fojo. Okay, all right. The other Bayanchia, Mate. I pay our sister. Good evening, Nana Kesseh. Please humbly inform Ghanaians to vote for President Mahama. No, tell Ghanaians that a vote for Mahama is a vote for Dumso, Ethiopia cancellation of teacher and nursing training allowance, among others. Okay. Nanado changed Dumso, so it must be put on record. Gastiman Edifree Techiman today, not from Brekum. Tell Honorable Boakye Ejiakor I admire his level of intelligence. His alacrity at display is just awesome. I would like him to mentor me as well. KOG Knee Boy Town. Please, you don't know what you are calling for. Allah. Can you read about 5-10 books a day or a week? Hey, Massa. Go slow. Now ask your host. I am the host, boss. How many grade has MPP added to power since they came to office? Ata Mensa Ewo Madina. Okay, the last 3 will come from WhatsApp. Nafi Maba Honorable Boakye Ejiakor Eso. May God continue to bless Honorable Boakye Ejiakor, continue to serve God and country. Wodo Edifree Sumanya ena wode ebaye. Nana Kesseh, in fact, I have fallen in love with Boakye Ejiakor. What a mature politician. On the flip side, let him mention the names of the villages he mentioned in parliament. David Bakwin Tete, aka Bakwin Sisinya Breku, had been fin kwa na yode. Honorable Boakye Ejiakor is always on point. He is very smart. Kankam Ewo Asokore Kofori Dua. And then Dr. Baba Zamo. Honorable Boakye Ejiakor. Okay, Baba Zamo. Okay, I'm reading the wrong one. Baba Zamo, this is your message. It says, good evening, the Cardinal. And to Honorable Boakye Ejiakor, he has really done well in his submission, but he should know that 4 more for Nana is a movement. I thought I've read this already. Cardinal, Ghanaians will never ever again sacrifice their destiny for any selfish leader. Nana, they stopped paying Alawa. How many people did they admit and how many facilities were built? Gastiman again from Berekum. The juxtaposition of Joe Biden's victory is like comparing oranges and mangoes. There is a dichotomy between the two. One is a clueless and incompetent former president seeking re-election, and the other is a president full of perspicacity, also seeking to consolidate his presidency. We have a president who acts with dispatch and tact in addressing and redressing bread and butter issues and not lies, aspersions and deceit. The battle remains that of the Lord. Dan Suman, Wesley Grammar, and one natural grammar we have free about Goshmelo, and what do we say if free about offer what yet dear a man for their baby a man for me and I'm offering no Sunian Edding into Odia Mokai, minimum sort of a quadrant na on one I said over my Dan Bakubiaka when in Manimuyani I had there. But over say mostly a mamma 4 more to do more. Ebi say 4 more to steal more. Ebi say 4 more to engage in more corrupt practices. Yama mumfie na yamo de bene.
Cobra, say, dear Unim Yeno, or no near Freno, Ayabuaf. Ghana for and share de ye ka se ye be ya ye tumi aye na fei omu en nyini woni en hwede ye se ye be ye say ye de ye manifesto aba, and the title of the manifesto is Leadership of Service, Protecting Our Progress, Transforming Ghana for All. 2016 yedi adisrede Kesseh eto Ghana adihyenim wɔn tie yɛn na wɔn de tumi ɛhyɛ yɛn nsa nyame ne nokora nim adwuma yɛde hyɛ yɛn nsa from 2016 ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na yɛwie ɛna obi ka sɛ yɛbɛtumi awie ne nyinaa 4 years korɔ no a na sɛ bɛmpere aduasa ɔne nokora ɛyɛ abonsa ho aka bia ɛwɔ se yɛyɛ in fact COVID and a bit try your name but said is President Akufo-Addo ene na ban ese manage COVID no eshe omanun crying he calmed this nation down say ampa ye we jebia odi enim ne ye no ye beto aso ne awie na fofra eno so wo ho no so no ye de adwuma te said the nkrofo ka secondary school ya pray ho 2020 ye bekoso edi SHS free SHS ho dwuma I make sure say niema e wo se to akwan mu nyina no ye de beto to akwan ebio one district one factory ya chassis ye nwie na list no ha e wo say ye to aso na district a wo mon sanka wo mo de no wo mon saka infrastructure ya ye bi pa enso de aka ene doso healthcare media cardinal niema miensa ehiame wo oman timamufo ya brabom education ya disia ya kwan ho sign our health and your security ni aka ni nyina no ya nkasa kura itimi ya ho niema but some say a shri oman ma no shri bibia enti abai way the edaya nim no is to focus on consolidating the gains in education, healthcare and our security. General well-being it comes from prudent economic management. You see industrialization, one district, one factory. Baso. Me the list no by na am say ayira me kakra. Me kwa me jamam. Ni yaye ene niaka. There are major projects are transformational. Bauxite. You see, from 1944, I started hill number 1 Awaso. Ya tunisa to ane de ko. Na obi abetor no fofofo. No adanin into niema bebre. No asa betor amai. Enti bibi to say the bauxite development project into aluminium no. E was a baso. Ya started shisha ho niema. Maybe one ministry hono the gas from Atuabo to Nyinehini, we had considered it. Ayaya hunjuma. Tia was a baswa. It will be a game changer. So no, automotive assembly plants ya chassis.
About
Well, unim say Hyundai almost started so ye cars early part they got the engineering wrong and it could only go reverse. Engineers had to go and correct it. Bibi anywhere o shasi wo wiase ha eye street sa nyankopon pe na obo na body a eye correct eno kra hwede nipa ye enti nipa ye bibi a ye no o shase no adane no improve no over time. Our human institutions sanity enti uyi sa nyema miensan ya institution building. Look, a nation is governed through institutions, not by individuals. And there was said the abiding dear Sidenisuno build all these institutions: police, army, electoral commission, civil service, the healthcare delivery system, Ghana education service. All these institutions need to be properly built. One is to consolidate our gains. Osha yede niyama biya keka ho housing development plans, student loan scheme, and so on and so forth. But the here pass to say, ye nyina e was say ye mat na do 4 years. No odi ye ne say niema ya hyase a ye nwie ye no obenya chance awie. Niema e was say ye hyemu kina na gina pintin no eno so egu kwan mu a ye. But as I said, agriculture. Look, this is the first time in my living memory, July, August, a common my a dianebu planting for food and jobs. Say no Osha Ghana ne Ivory Coast ya bomwa ya pe kwan bia ya be control cocoa trade. Adentina Europe, Belgium nomni ade and a control cocoa prices. Woman no be Edintra, the warehousing and the commodities trading, it happens in London, Europe, and so on and so forth. And I have been a trader before. The Minister of Agriculture, he was a senior person in the coffee exchange. Unto Yene Ivory Coast, at the end of the day, is warehousing and trading of receipts. Cocoa Rankasade and go baby. You trade the receipts, but you need a good warehousing system. So what shall Minister to see or the plan be by say all the old cocoa warehouses are cocoa belt in a shifty akagurem. Let's convert all of them to modern warehouses as buffer stock and also to help with managing the cocoa exchange. Education, maka, was say, yeshemukina, and particularly, any grammar education, technical education. So we share a binary program or thereby on TVET. Again, student loans. First, open student loan. Just all coaching for free baby near Bessin sign against their Senate contributions. Say, oh, Ghana card. It is your unique identifier. Ultimately, Ghana, based on the basis of your Ghana card, any admissions, ultimately, one Kasanu student self guarantee. Uju loan, naka kra, udi say digital economy ye no. Say ehun faso no echire ansana enye bibia putuprum no ehun faso. But ehun for faso bebre. Say auto pizza omo postal code train e wo fie. And so first no maybe a twab no Or see, oh, would you brow bow any more say, Mammy be to Toko? Udru wa Fenifa. Nasa dan Udru and a mamma to Toko. Or you catch yourself of your form of why you tuntum.
And I was a fine order to talk on this.
Any directions. This digital addressing system is allowing faster and safer delivery of Niema Minu here. And who so? Secondly, identification. Mekai say you America. Pros need stop. No audio driver's license. No swipe in the computer. Semina the computer so. You take it to be a woji nano a say I ran system baby a ukoye in another state overspeeding be a ukoye in another state tingina ewo. So you are uniquely identified. Me call banking. Time I started banking. Obi be bob sia. Enye unsa because ordinary social security number manwa. Ubogo system no mo. Ni hun seminara. So you are able to assess the risk. Or the kawaha, the credit card where I am, or when Tiana Kawe, why you say, Nihuna Bubru Jani now. And to walk credit officer, no, you the better anymore. Who information how to take a decision. And I wouldn't baby your tear. Hey, utu free baby out to come baby fufro. You attract. And to Timin ko Bobby Sia Enyane. Timmy a bank and me Bobby Sia. Means so obey system. And I'll be our bias. All those things are benefits that we are now going to get as a result of the digital addressing system. Nearly the housing plan a bill but the mensa here mino and then Amaka say education, health care, and security. Young Bible. Sami and saying Utimi ye ma timemu for ne my ma. And there are some really brave Ghana for ye peju ye he cocoa ye don't be plantation be any baby. Ye cocoa farmers in kitty ya na doda and a cocoa ye cocoa. So we are an enterprising people if we are given the right opportunities. And the right opportunities are education, healthcare, and our safety and security.
Cardinal Honorable Boakye Agyarko should keep up the awesome work. The party will make him proud someday. Who, in his right frame of mind, will throw away a diamond and pick a rock? Why would we change a government that has given over 1.2 million Ghanaians free SHS to bring back a legendary, corrupt and incompetent government who couldn't raise and confirm? Indeed, where it is not necessary to change, it is necessary not to change. We are not returning to servitude. No, Samuel Brian Boabin, Matiamidu Adamfo. We say buy. Now information in is that Rosemont Brown, Equiapim Polo, you had no echo court, Emma court to and say okay. On farm participate and then near maybe media general na yemanu bill when ya etiaka say or usu police station. Yes, is additional when ya there or kotunim kopem 23rd of this month. Rosemont Brown Samokaya case be no run who go general bad into a picture right up here in the Charles Wright International they call court no no wasem ena yegusu eke. Excellent delivery by Mr. Boakye Agyarko. We still love him. Ask him when he is visiting Amasaman. Fawaz, Ewo Amasaman. Great delivery by Boakye Agyarko. Kudos to him. Jesse Buako in Mamprobi. Good evening, Cardinal. Please send my greetings to Honorable Boakye Agyarko. God bless him. Tell him Sam Tobinko miss him so much. Please, has lost his contact. Kindly send it to
Tobinko. We have a friend.
You. That's my super and versatile man. Happy hearing his voice this evening. We are moving this country forward. The change we voted for in 2016 has really brought us the best we wanted in life. Pythagoras theorem in Ejmako Bese Ase. 2 more and then I am done tonight. Let the record reflect that Boache Jakon is an Ashtown boy in Kumasi. He is refined to a fault. Nana Kwesiasa Foji se Buruze na Fiaso. Frederick Kuma Wasekropon Kana. Honorable Boache Jakon is the best. He is a great man. Fantastic delivery by him. Over.
Yes, sir.
Yabraso.
Oh, enkomo ye de na adeja nkrasi for so ye kwan wa
uhuza enti na ehu behia se ode okwa ejane ma na otwe na wa sa pebre mai na abra ne ento ankomo no eso but wasema odi jeti for anadwi
ni tie wa mo ne se Ghana for nyamia ye adom se yankasa yemfa ya dwene ene yenkokuru muti enkoto aba enyi akandifo a obedi yanim emfie nan a ebe sede mekan ne ya suansa yehunu ne mu eduru ebio mpanyin se wode brofredia sene mtumpan eyeye enso wode sidemrifa obinte na nado danko akufuado eno akire se oyodum wode ne sene mtumpan eyeye wode ne sidemrifa obiate ekwanya ye dia mayen se yankoto abe eye nyame adom ne na kyede na nyame onton shiragu nipa so a ontonity said the quantity oto man gu yens yakendi foso or the feni paso or the fawa kendi foso entina Proverbs 29:2 or say trimodin for di o my so o my ni si apene sa asemi so Holy Quran bonum paye bi foforo in the Rabbanas Ose Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa afil arihati hasanatan wa kina azarbanna. Ose Nyankopon adepa bia e wa asase so no mayebi nemmon abonsam jam de empare na nsanna Nyankopon be maw adepa e wa asase so no gise wuji akandini bia Nyankopon Allah ne nsa wono so ne nhira wono so enti eda we bossa empire no ti de medija Ghana fo no metiefo nyina ne se nyamia ya adom wa maye kwanya bi se yankasa enfri yakomam enye sempo anka prebi obidi maw nemmon ye yedie ye daache ni ye dankwa menti yanko enko yi kandini a Nyankopon de ne nhira ebefa no so ama oman Ghana ne manyina enya godie mesre Ghana fo yeni na ho de metimi aka kire mo ane ne se ye peni yie dia me de madosuko ma pensem mu de mehunu se ye peni yie dia entimi nyo obia se 4 more for Nana Dankwa Ekufuado and the MPP.
4 more. What's it? 4 more for
Nana Dankwa Ekufuado and the MPP.
Over Yumre, Yadwase.
Mr. Minda, when you were tearful in our say.
Yadwase, and Yadwase pass. Kudia can you mercy the upia ding?
Say, Eja, Akra. Akuko dante mo unya money.
Wajana na yana doso.
Odi o.
Entra mo fano.
Ka yencha ni tia wo he ya so. Wama manfu hu ye line. Kobran o se line wo mlike.
Nyame fa ne crazy yi. No man ada panso mfa mai.
Amen.
Abusafo onimonyamfo Boache Ejakon Kane Ghana Swafo na Oshe Nyamahode Elsem so and Yen Kasa ye na young Kanitin Bia said me Jinamunina manemu. Mama de aseda ama era ba chejako se nwumre so onyabre e ma ye twetwe enkomo eja we koso asre no a se bre ni bi san ba mu a na was no wasan ba menya abotranza me mohu o
David
aha correct nti me ofa na akasa ndeze hu bia ni mu biom ese no a eno no me gira mu nyina na mu adofa ba chejako ase ba bia wo utie yen wa the message by wa itimi kan wo de wa yen tumi ankan ni nyina yedamo ase mo ka ho bi na ema the platform show show amu nyina mani eje ho me nyina manamu na me sanfa ase da ma Isaac Odro Patricia Sefa Fisher kwabrantu boy si akon okwabrane na afi Emmanuel Atiemo na Elizabeth Ejin homo na ekika niam nyina ebomu ema me babedi ho chiame e frame nana ya Kesseh obetimi afrem the cardinal nyame ya aduma okuada ya besan atenase na ya toa dwumadie eso minim se nyame ewo ho na ye tiase die frisa abri ya akoka se ye beto aba no emu bedwo kakra enye da bia na be kontokwa nye da bia na be koka sa ididim se ya na fuadu nu enso ntem na yakwa akoto aba eyidi obedi Ghana so emfie na ya edi animu awrade asomdwe nka mu nyina ba bia wo bia me de awrade asomdwe enegya wo hwe ho so yie na wankwa nkofa ma na bia amre ho so makram
Razama sitting in na to that kwentu mo friend and paying Razama zaman no mu ni penyina obi boko obi abo